It's Real 92.3 LA's home for hip hop, man. The Real After Party, Bootleg Kev, Damage, and our brother Dre Sinatra. We got a special guest in the building.
You already know.
Joe
Jam,
Moses. Huh? Joe Moses.
Sue
What
up.
up, bruh?
Sue up. You already know what it is.
What's up, man? I feel like you're like the most poppin' rapper in LA that, like, you know, maybe hasn't like hit the mainstream.
Hit the mainstream, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Why do you think that is?
I mean, it's timing.
Timing? Because you got all the right relationships. You've had some really dope, like, regional records. Like,
got
I do
two
it for the
plaques.
Ratchets.
I mean, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, you obviously were on Paranoid. I mean, Wavy. I mean, come
Waves.
Row 4 on the Free TC.
on, man. Pen game crazy.
Yeah, definitely.
Who else you writing for?
As of right now, I'm just focused on myself right now. I ain't wrote nothing this year, really. I just been focused on myself in the studio. Yeah.
Just kind of getting back to what Kev said, you know, being popping from LA.
Definitely.
What do you think is one thing that maybe has held you back from being bigger outside of LA? Because obviously in LA you a staple. Everybody fucks with you. You got the records, you got the plaques. But what you think is one thing that's maybe holding the Joe Moses movement maybe outside of LA?
I think it was my fault. I think I wasn't dedicated enough. You know, when God wants you to have something, he gonna give it to you. I think I wasn't dedicated. My business wasn't right. I wasn't focused. Now I'm focused. Every night I'm in the studio. It's like LeBron James. He's still one of the biggest basketball players that we got.
These videos in practicing in the
6 o'clock in the morning.
and you're like, Jesus Christ,
He act
that's
like
why
he
he's
ain't
the
got.
greatest.
He act like he ain't got no rings. You know what I mean?
No, that's
So
real.
that was my whole thing. Having work ethic and going to the studio every day, and just now I'm just focused. You can't get me up out the studio. I'm on my management team. Like, man, book me every day.
That's dope, man.
So that's what it is.
That's serious.
Yeah, definitely.
So what do you think inspired that, or what was it like the little
What was
change that kind of made you just wake up
how'd
one
you turn
day?
that switch on?
Atlantic gave me that bag.
Like, all right.
I mean, I've been independent, so it's a different thing, bro. When you like, I'm the head of my family. I take care of a lot of people in my family. I
have
take
4
care of my
children.
family. I have 4 children, beautiful children, but I got nieces and nephews, football lead. I got friends and family, but it was just like, you know, I pay for everything.
Right.
So paying for studio time is like, shit, that shit is hard. I mean, you know what I mean?
Down the list of priorities.
I mean, if going to a good studio, that's $15,000 to $2,000 a night.
Jesus.
And one thing is, I noticed you've been signed to many labels, you've had many partnerships, but what made you want to go back into a label deal, just knowing you've had maybe some not great experience? What made you be like, you know what, I'm going to go back and I'm going to work with Atlanta?
Give it a shot.
Yeah, and give it a shot. After everything that's happened, before that might have given you a bad taste.
I'm gonna keep it G with you. None of them gave me a bad taste because everybody gave me a bag. And that's all you needed. And I already had my own connection. So Waka introduced me to everybody in the South, which I'm so good with. My relationships are so good with.
About the Waka thing. I forgot.
You know what I
about
mean? That helped me out tremendously. He always looked out, him and Gucci. They always made sure I had everything that I needed. It was the timing on that. Akon came and gave me a bag, and it was just the timing on that. You know what I mean? And then when I got out of everything, I'm like, Sean was like, man, you ready? I'm like, I'm focused right now. So, I mean, all the opportunities that I got, it was all on me. I was still in the hood, gang banging, doing shit that I wasn't supposed to be doing.
Right.
And not focused on my craft.
1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Definitely. And God, you can't do that.
You're kind of like the LA Red Cafe.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that's my boy,
Shout
too.
out Red Cafe, but
That's
yo,
a good
you
thing,
remember
too.
like Red Cafe had like a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Like he was with Akon. He was
Not
with,
French Montana. He had the
Yeah,
same
we're
thing.
French, too.
Me and French was signing Walker together. Then he went to Akon.
Well, let's
I
hope
went to-
that you're the LA French as opposed to that, because Red Cafe is still kind of.
but Red Cafe is a
Red
business
Cafe.
dude, bro.
He's doing his thing. He's a very
he's
smart.
really
Red
doing his
Cafe.
thing,
Red,
bro.
I know Red personally.
Very
He's still
smart
rich.
businessman.
doing his
no,
thing,
no,
bro.
he's very smart
Yeah,
businessman.
he's still
getting
rich.
paid.
That's
I
my
just mean-
partner.
I just mean music wise, you know.
He's still alive. He's still around.
He's still doing his thing.
Yeah.
He's still making music, but he never kind of broke out of like I guess that like scene. You know
Definitely,
what I'm saying?
definitely.
What is your current situation? Because I know you rep the movement. Which
I rep the I'm with Ty Dolla SIgn.
Ty Dolla SIgn.
You know what I
And then
mean?
is there future
Atlantic.
involved there?
I'm
at all?
definitely with free bands.
Huge.
So your free band's the movement Atlantic.
Yeah.
How'd that future things pop up?
That's my boy. Been my
need to
boy
know.
for a couple of years. One of my boy Twin, you know, that's
Shout
been
out
like my
Twin.
big brother for a long time. Twin got at me and he was like, "Nigga, where you at?" I was in the hood and he like, "Go to the studio." And I'm like, "Why?" He like, "I'm gonna pull up." When he pull up, Future jumped out and I just seen him 3 days later at Ty's birthday party and Future's like, "When we need to holler." But you know, as seeing people, you like, okay.
Right.
I get to the studio. When I say 8:30 came around, he pulled up at 8:30, like, let's chop it up. We chopped it up for hours. We went in and did like 6, 7 songs. And like it's been free band ever since. Like, you know what I mean? So that's my dog. You know, everybody know in the city, like when I'm a part of something, they already know it's off limits. And Future is one artist that I know hold me down. Just so even my situation was already going on with Atlantic before he jumped involved. He still jumped involved. Like, hey, bro, I'm gonna help you. You know what I mean? Do whatever you need to do. I'm gonna assist you and Ty Dolla SIgn, because you know Ty and Sean put the whole deal with Atlantic together. Right. So I wouldn't be at Atlantic if it wasn't for Ty Dolla SIgn and Sean Barron. So, you know, he just came involved. Like, you know, this is what it is, free band.
Is it a little like difficult to have so many people involved?
Nah, it's more money.
It's more money. So it's not, because, you know, some people might be like, yo, man, you got a lot of hands in your pocket.
Nah, if you take 5%, you take 5%, you take 5%, you gonna work hard. He gonna work hard. We all gonna get the bag. Man, yeah, we got three people. I'm talking about when you all on the same accord. Of course. Y'all brains moving. You know what I want to do. You know what I want to do. You know what I do. You gonna help me get a bag. You gonna help me get a bag because you're receiving a bag also.
Right. Of course.
So that's taking me to the next level. You know
and
what I mean?
It sounds like it's the relationship beyond the bag. It's love.
They're my brothers.
They
like,
want to see you win, pretty much.
They're my
more
brothers.
Than anything. I feel like
when you got people that's rich, want to see you rich, then you got to take that for what it is, feeling. And you got to go hard. Like I was in the studio with Future a day ago, and just the conversations that me and him have on a brother level, like, you know, it's free band the movement. You know what I mean?
We were talking off the air. You were talking about being on tour buses and how much you don't fly.
Nah,
so I
don't like flying.
Driving a lot.
I'm a fly though.
He's a selective flyer. He does fly.
I do fly. We ain't gonna start them rumors for the out of town people. I'm a selective flyer. If I can drive,
you're gonna drive.
If I can get on a tour bus, I'd rather get on a tour bus.
But you were saying you don't want to tour with smelly ass dudes.
Now you can't tour. You got to tour with people that you're comfortable with.
So I'm curious, because you've been on some tours before. You've been on
a couple, like 4 or 5.
So who's got the smelliest entourage?
I don't know who got the smelliest entourage. I know a couple of smelly niggas that I've been on tour with.
Which entourage were they a part of?
I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say who entourage they was a part of. But you know,
they just not showering.
The bathroom wasn't smelling too great. You know what I'm saying?
You know, right? 10 people taking a shower one at a time.
Yeah.
So everyone shower. Do you guys will shower at the hotel, showering on the bus?
No, it just depends on where you at. You might pull into a city.
Depending on what artist you with. Yeah. I've been on a tour where you can't. You can't use they shower.
Yeah.
I done been on tour. You can't use they shower.
You gotta
use that tour bus.
Go figure that shit out.
And when it's Philly, we in Philly and it's 22 degrees, and you got to use that tour bus shower.
I'm sick.
That shit is not a good thing. I done been on. Hey,
yeah.
Shout out to them tours.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Me personally. If I ever been on a tour with somebody, like I'm not a girl, so if I ever been on tour with somebody and I actually don't get along, I always have my own money to get off that tour bus and get my own.
Hotel rooms. I've seen them do it.
I get on. You know, me and Ty was on tour a couple of times, and you know, Ty got his own type of I feel it. Ty smoke, like right. You know, everybody in the movement smoke. I don't smoke, and I got asthma bad, so I done got off tour and got my own.
Yeah.
You know, it's no issue or a problem. I just got off tour and like I'm gonna get my own car, and I didn't follow behind the tour bus, or when they got their days off, they used to call me like, Joe, I'm at Disneyland.
Yeah, I'm out, bro. I flew out. I'm at Disneyland. I'm doing my thing.
But
and that's kind of crazy. You don't smoke weed, considering you're obviously really good friends with Ty. Did you ever smoke weed?
Yeah, definitely. It just make me paranoid.
That's why you quit?
Bro, it make me so paranoid. It make me so uneasy. Like I don't be focused. Like everybody around me smoke. I might hit the blunt once or twice.
Right.
But I'm talking about I think what gets me more is the hot box. We wake up 8 o'clock in the morning, Dre Sinatra, they didn't smoke probably 12 blunts. Dre, TC.
What did I just wake up in?
Hey, and you in the room, we watching the TV and the blunts just going around and I'm paranoid. So you on the road and you paranoid in a different state. What if you have an anxiety attack or something like that? What if you going to a shock and then Dre and them gonna be laughing at you? So I just rather get my own car and get going. Get my own truck or van or whatever and get going.
It's dope when you get Dre and somebody been on tour with, man, because I feel like that tour life is stuff people watch on these vlogs and they hear about, but they really don't know much about it. Like, what's some other things you got to look out for when you're on that bus?
When you're on that, I done been in some serious situations to where you got to be, you got to be on point. And like me just being, if I ever been on tour with, I've been on tour with Ty, And I'm an artist, but I've also been Ty bodyguard. Anybody will tell you that. He can't move without me moving. And ain't nothing gonna happen to him without it happening to me first.
You look like a bodyguard.
Yeah, I'm 6'3", 225 pounds, and you know he's the main attraction. So at the end of the day, I might have performed and got off stage, but my main focus was getting my boy back home safe. And that's anybody will tell you that. Right. I move like that. That's just how I move. I'm very protective.
Like he might have like on one, but you're like the next level of defense.
Yeah, no, definitely. You don't see Joe
I feel
coming.
that though.
Yeah,
That's definitely had some guns drawn out on us. You know what I'm saying? Joe was right there in the front line.
I was front line. I had to talk him down.
How you handle those situations where you might get in one of those scuffles out of town? You know, how do you diffuse those situations?
Listen, we was in Philly. A real situation happened, and I'm talking about strip club had about 15 guns.
Was that what you told me about?
Yeah, had about 15 guns, and I was one of them cats that had to go outside and diffuse that whole situation.
Yeah.
And shout out to my boy.
There was 3 people's girl off that was outside.
Yeah, but who came?
Joe. It was Joe, Gerloff, then I had to come because I had set the party up.
Yeah.
So by default, I had to just be out there. My boy Gerloff was out there, and then Joe was out there.
And then On One.
And On was out there.
But who from Philly came and made sure we was good?
Was it
Will
Gilly,
Smith.
ARF,
K.
Smith?
Smith.
Smith. Shout out to K. Smith.
K. Smith and some other people had some tools with him,
You
too.
feel me? I had to call K. Smith like, hey, it's going down right here.
Yeah.
He pulled up. My boys pulled up like 12 deep, like. And then I felt more, you know what I mean? But this is another person's city that you at. I'm not the toughest person in the world. And when I say every security outside was about 6'8", 225 pounds with
guns drawn.
With guns, ARs, all type of, and you had to defuse a problem. Like, hey, listen.
That's your city, man.
Yo, you know what the irony of this whole story was? We still wound up going
No. Listen.
The irony of the whole story.
Now listen, I got so much pride. And if my boy was right here right now, I told, hey, I don't care what we do. We not getting punked. We going in this club, bro.
Absolutely.
We gonna go in this club and we gonna have fun and we gonna leave
money.
and we gonna pick up the bag. I swear to God, my boy was here right now. He'll tell you.
Yeah, he did.
I had to literally tell. We going inside this club. I already feel like a buster because they got guns pointing, and I'm a valuable, real person in my city. Right. So I already feel like a buster. They got guns pointing at this, and we cannot move. Like they in front of the tour bus with guns pointed.
Cops.
Absolutely.
Security love to be cops in Philly, bro.
But at the end of the day, they end up still showing us love.
They did, right?
Good.
It was
a misunderstanding,
Okay,
but
good.
they end up still showing us love, and we made it through, and we came home
Come on,
safe.
King. Don't do that again, bro.
You feel me?
Yo, you did 4 years locked up.
Yeah, 3 years, 8 months, yeah.
Talk about what are the biggest things when you're locked up like that to pass the time that you did?
I rap. Every day I wrote a new song. I wrote a new rap. Every day I focus on coming home. So I didn't get into other people's problems. Even though I was young and wild,
Keep your head down.
Nah, hell no. Nah. Keep my head up. I mean, I'm still a gangster.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know,
hell no. I mean, I'm gonna tell you what it is. The county jail is tougher than the penitentiary. So L.A. County Jail is way tougher than a penitentiary.
Explain that for people that might, not
So
understand.
I'm from California, being where I'm from, and I'm a Damu, and that means the blood. I go to jail, we beef with everybody.
Right.
I'm fighting everybody in the dorm as soon as I get in there.
Well, especially when you get in there, you're in there with like fucking, I don't know, I've been in jail in Phoenix, you're in a fucking tank.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about they put me in a dorm. Put me in a dorm, about a 75-person dorm, essays, whites, blacks, everybody mixed up. But I'm talking about my main enemies is gonna be in there, and they know me. And either you're going to get down or you're going to lay down like a pussy and you're going to get up out this dorm. And that's not what we going to do. So we going to get down, and I'm going to get down with 2 or 3 people, and that's just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, once you go to the penitentiary, at least you got a cell.
But penitentiary, listen, they got lifers there that want to continue with their program. So you're not going to go on their terms and fuck up what they already got going on.
They're going to be there forever.
Exactly. Yeah, so when you get there, you can't even blood, you can't cuz, you can't do nothing. It's on some black, hey black, what's up? How you doing? What's up, black? And you can't even do none of that. Or they're going to get you stabbed and you're going to get up out of there, period. No. So it's pretty much, I went wild. I went to the pen wild. And they had to tell me like, oh, you got to calm down.
Okay, you were in prison for that long. You had to jerk off a lot, obviously.
Pause.
Super pause?
Super pause.
Super duper pause.
Here we go, though.
Yo, who's in Joe Moses' Spank Bank? We explained to you what the Spank Bank is. Which top 5 in the Spank Bank?
Bernice.
Bernice is amazing.
Bernice.
Fine lady.
I think I follow her on Instagram.
Bernice. You know what? At the time, I was in jail like 2004
Who's in your Spank
to
Bank
2008. I'm talking about It was the Esther. What's that?
Esther Baxter.
Esther Baxter.
Oh yeah, Esther.
That's when
lit.
video vixens
was like elite.
everything.
It was like the Vita Guerra era.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you looking at them videos and you know what? I think the last CD I bought. I think the first CD I bought in there was Keisha Cole. First CD, I was stressed out by my hoe. And the next CD I bought in there was T-Pain, Epiphany or something like that.
Wow, yeah.
That's when he had that Buy Me a Drink and all that type of song on there. So, but
we need 3 more names, man.
I don't even know. I know. I just
Esther.
2 current ones on IG that you just want to smack.
He said Bernice.
Bernice, bro. That's the main one. I can go to Bernice all night.
So Bernice.
If you see Bernice, you don't need nobody else.
Have you slid in her DMs yet? Have you slid
Definitely.
in her DMs?
He said certainly.
Definitely.
Did she reply?
Nope.
All right, well.
Nah.
Let's throw that in the world right now. We need to make this. We need to make a nice Applebee's date happen.
Bernice need a Cali nigga.
Yeah.
I can just be your Cali nigga.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. You can just be her Monday dude. You know?
Yeah, I can be Tuesday.
Yo, whatever day.
Bernice stupid. Stupid bad.
Well, yo, you got the new single. You got the new situation with Atlantic.
Definitely.
And what is the next body of work we're gonna get from Joe Moses?
Suwap. It's coming soon. Suwap coming. We working on the dates right now. We ain't really too much focused on the dates. We focus on the singles. So I got Ty Dolla SIgn on the first single on my bumper.
On my bumper.
On my bumper is crazy. And we just trying to show a whole new demographic to California. I've been in the game for a long time, and it's like I never got the just due that I thought I deserved. Mm-hmm. And now I just want to prove to people like I've been a major part of this LA wave
for a long time.
For a long time. You know what I mean? And that's the past is the past. I'm just gonna show from now on and show my present and just, push how I'm supposed to push.
What would you say is your biggest solo record? Do It for the Ratchets?
Nah, hell no. In LA, it's gonna be Fresh Out. I'm a gangbanger.
Okay.
If you ever been
what about Burn Rubber though?
Burn Rubber. Oh my God.
You can't downplay that.
I can't downplay, but I'm talking about you got to come to a Joe Moses. I do an annual concert.
So like at your weekend. Show, what the fans
I feel like Burn
with.
Rubber and Gangbang, like for me personally, in the club,
in the clubs, Gangbang.
I play. People start throwing up gang signs. I've never seen the gang sign.
Yeah.
Way to go, Dre.
Fingers
Way to go,
up,
Dre.
like,
way to go. Way to start some shit by playing
No,
this
you know
music.
what? But they never fight.
Listen,
they never fight.
I'm gonna keep it G with you. At a Joe Moses party, I can bring the whole city out, and I'm talking about reputable people in LA, and nothing will happen. You know why? Because we respect you. We respect each other.
Yes. Right.
And when we respect each other, that's how the city is supposed to be. I respect people, everybody in it. I don't care where you're from because it's about making money. And when you come in this game to make money, you start to understand that we on a bigger page than what we set off. You know what I mean?
That what you started in.
When we started in, I started off, with my own section. Now everybody love me. Everybody got to play, and that's what I had to get to. Get my section to understand that everybody got to play my music. I want everybody to play my music. I don't want my enemies to not roll and play Joe Moses.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's why I don't get to the politics when it comes to shit like that. Now, you know where I'm from. I'm going to represent every song. But other than that, I want everybody to play my music.
Straight up. Yo, we're going to get into this new record.
Definitely.
Shout out to Ty Dolla SIgn on this record. Give us some talk on this joint. What's it about? For the people out there, it's a new joint of the day. So,
On My Bumper is just a swaggy hook by Ty Dolla SIgn, which he always come with.
Of course.
It's just a crazy West Coast. I can't even say West Coast. It's the beat. It's just a wave. It's just a whole new wave. But I'm just talking about me personally, all the women that's on my bumper now that I'm somebody, and back then they wasn't.
We just got to get Bernice on your bumper.
I love Bernice.
You know what we need? We need a Whoop too, man. Whoop was such a fucking classic. Fuck, we need Whoop too.
Now listen, we didn't record it probably 30 songs, 40, probably up 30 songs on Whoop 2. I'm supposed to go to Ty house and record tomorrow. We starting back recording tomorrow. So
Whoop 2.
We starting recreating the whole different, you know what I mean?
Well, yo, let's get into the record, man. On My Bumper, featuring Ty Dolla SIgn. Shout out to Joe Moses, man. Everybody in the city, make sure you go support this. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music, all that, man.
Go download that.
The day, man, right here on Real 92.3. LA's home for hip-hop.
I heart music.